What's up YouTube? Today we're checking out the Gep RC CineLog 30 along with the Hero10 Bones. This video is not sponsored and I purchased these products myself. I got a few drones in the quiver, but this CineLog 30 caught my interest in a unique way. For a while, the FPV scene has been on a quest to find the holy grail of the smallest, lightest quad that will push a GoPro. Over the years, quads have evolved to be safe, small, and deliver incredible video quality. There are some direct trade-offs when designing the quad specifically with weight and video quality. The bigger and heavier the camera, the better the image quality, but safety and size are adversely affected. When you make a tiny quad that is safer to fly near people, the video quality takes a backseat. GoPro cameras have been the standard for usable video quality in professional applications. Sure, you could argue this point, but again, we're looking to satisfy the trifecta of size, safety, and video quality. And I remember seeing the engineering and the media team at GoPro concept and design a stripped down camera that separated the internal board from the lens. The applications for where you could squeeze or conceal a camera became even more limitless. The GoPro Hero camera completely changed the landscape of capturing high quality, high definition video. Its versatility and range of mounts truly allowed you to put the camera in places people had never seen before. The stripped down components version of the Hero camera took that concept to the next level. Unfortunately, with the downfall of GoPro Karma drone, the company had to scale back, which directly affected the company's ability to pursue new creative tangents like the developer program. Hobbyists took matters into their own hands and started decasing GoPro cameras along with incorporating power hacks to shed as much weight as possible from the Hero camera. The reason being, when piloting a lightweight airframe, every gram counts. Something as minuscule as 5 to 10 grams can dramatically change the flight characteristics and performance of these quadcopters. Sure, you may be able to fit an unmodified Hero 10 on a tiny drone, but was it nimble? Was it safe? Were you able to manipulate the drone and get the shot that you needed for your video? If you are keen to GoPro's $1 million challenge, I'm sure you're aware of the popularity of FPV drones and their ability to capture jaw-dropping footage. The perspectives and angles these drones and GoPros were able to capture is truly next level. A few years back, GoPro even created the Hero 5 Session, which the drone market latched onto. Similar high-definition video quality, but in a much smaller form factor. After this camera was discontinued, the drone market continued to tinker and deconstruct GoPros, leaving them fragile and extremely vulnerable, with the trade-off of increased flight performance, control, and maneuverability. With the release of GoPro Bones, it seems as though GoPro is acknowledging this arms race of sorts. No longer do people need to spend the money or the time and effort to strip down a GoPro, voiding the warranty to make your camera more fragile. It being a GoPro product, the GoPro Bones is backed by a warranty just like any other official GoPro product. What this really means for the market is safer, smaller drones with higher video quality. I do, however, think that this combination of camera that's officially backed by GoPro and evolved mature CineWhoop quadcopter that is currently the pinnacle of weight to video quality to safe flight characteristics package available to video professionals. There are a few other close competitors like the Beta 95 V3 that I'll be comparing against this in the future, but my intuition tells me that this quadcopter with a bit of tuning would be the best for my particular use cases. It's confirmed when you scroll through GoPro.com. I didn't realize until after purchasing this that GoPro has chosen to glamorize their Hero10 Bones on this exact quadcopter. So pretty simple unboxing here for the Gep RC CineLog 30. Comes in plastic wrap, set of extra props, extra plastic prop guards, and these foam bumpers for the outside. Get your spread of stickers and documentation for the flight controller, the VTX, and even this handy getting started guide provided by GepRC. Super handy for beginners, thanks. Then you get this nice bag of smaller parts from Gep RC, battery pads, battery straps, little Allen wrench, crossfire antenna accessories, and a lens protector for the camera up front. All right, let's get this thing out of the plastic. So super thin profile without a camera on it. See the crossfire antenna across the back here. Let's remove the lens cap. It's got a nice sturdy battery strap, which takes a 4S battery. Picked up a couple of these Tad2 R-Line 650 milliamp hour batteries. Enter GoPro BONES. This lightweight battery remove version of the Hero10 gets you all the features and performance of a regular Hero10, but in a stripped down, no battery version, which makes it optimal for these CineLog drones. So let's dive into the GoPro BONES a little bit more. When you first open it, you get this quick start guide and packaging. Got the camera itself wrapped in a little sleeve and a tiny little mount, and the mount adapter for a more traditional GoPro mount. Camera itself is pretty much just a lens and a heat sink, hence the corrugated grate on the camera. I mean, just look at the profile difference between the normal Hero10 and the BONES. It's incredibly thin. The majority of the weight of the regular Hero10 comes from the battery. Hero10 with a battery comes in at 153-ish grams. Now the GoPro BONES with an SD card comes in at about 60 grams and another few grams for the wire, which we're going to end up clipping and cropping for the final build. Now the drone itself, no battery, comes in just under 170 grams. These Tad2 R-Line 650 milliamp batteries brings it just under 250 grams. Now if you add the Hero10, looking at over 400. But again, the GoPro BONES, you're looking at 309. I'm running Crossfire on my TX16S. So when I ordered the Gep RC CineLog 30, I made sure to select the Crossfire receiver. Came pre-installed, no soldering needed on my part. And when you link the two together, it goes through receiver update after binding the receiver to your transmitter. Now the GoPro BONES comes with the normal camera adapter if you want more of a traditional two-fingered GoPro mount, but these little CineLog drones actually have this native camera mount built in for naked cameras that the GoPro BONES mounts directly to. So using the included mounting hardware, of course, put the camera on before even flying the thing. And the Gep RC actually comes with this little power lead for other naked cameras. The connector for the GoPro BONES is slightly different, so I know it might seem intimidating, but we're actually going to splice some wires using some solder. Clip the head off the original power cable. I'm also going to trim the power cable that came with the GoPro BONES down to length. And with some tinning and soldering, it's super easy. Yellow to yellow, black to black, red to red. Make sure nothing's exposed or touching. Do a continuity check prior, add some heat shrink around it, you're good to go. Again, don't let it overwhelm you. So the HD Cadex Vista on this binds to my DJI Goggles V2 extremely easily. Fire them both up, press the bind button, within seconds you're connected. Now the quick start guide for the GoPro BONES comes with this QR code, which I don't know if any of you are familiar with the GoPro Labs firmware that you can flash QR codes in front of the lens, but there's an adaptation of that. So just flash this QR code right in front of the lens while the camera's powered on, and it goes into pairing mode. Pull up your app running the latest version of Quick, Q-U-I-K, from the App Store, both Android and iOS. Put it into pairing mode like any other GoPro camera. And from the app here, you can change all the settings like you normally would. Now there are two buttons on the back of the BONES, power and a shutter button. You could navigate the camera using these, but I prefer to set it and forget it through the app and just use the buttons for recording and powering on and off. The little red indicator on the camera is everything to me. Definitely check that to make sure I'm recording before taking off a flight. Now prior to flying, I did plug this into Betaflight, make sure all the settings are correct, PID tuning's how I like it, make sure the motors spin up properly, do some pre-flight checks before I actually get this thing into the wild. So here's some footage of my maiden flight with the CineLog 30 and GoPro BONES. I did process the footage with GoPro video playback and editing software called GoPro Player, which includes Reel Steady. This may be a topic for another video though. Let me know in the comments if any questions came up during this video. I'm glad to answer or even create new content depending. If you like this type of content, feel free to hit that thumbs up button. If you want more of this type of content in the future, consider subscribing. But hey, if that's not for you, that's cool too. Until next time, friends. Peace.